night moon grins, dust flies like a dark whirlwind. Broken dreams left behind, foot to the floor, racing minds. Engines roar, dirt flies high, red lights turn green, let's kiss the sky. Metal beasts in the fray, thrill of the ride all night and day. Mud and fire, hearts we tame, burning rubber, win this game. Eyes on the prize, won't look back, living the dream on a dirt track. Throttle down, hearts pound loud in this chaos, we're so proud. Sweat and grit, the story tells. Welcome to our hell, sweet hell. Can't stop us, we're on fire, chasing dreams, taking higher. Stars fall, dust they turn, from the ground flames they burn. Mud and fire, hearts we tame, burning rubber, win this game. Eyes on the prize, won't look back, living the dream on a dirt track.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to rock and roll here this afternoon as the Hell Tour back in action for the first broadcast of 2025. Our first broadcast here of the new year as welcome in. Hopefully everyone had themselves a wonderful night last night. Hopefully everyone was safe and happy and had themselves a good time there as New Year's just rolling around and already into 2025. What in the world? Where has the time gone? Is 2025 now here? And so are these drivers. They're here at the beautiful dirt track in Charlotte as they get ready to rumble here this afternoon. Practice quickly coming to a close here. That means we'll jump right into the action as we'll be hopping in and watching these drivers get ready for their qualifying session. So they'll be laying down quick times, hoping to try to set themselves up for a good night here at the racetrack and try to pick up that first checkered flag of 2025. Say it's Kev says, sup big guy, happy new year. Happy new year, Ryan. Happy new year to yourself, brother. Hopefully you had yourself a wonderful start to 2025, and now you gotta sit back, relax, and watch some racing action here to start the new year off on the right foot. We're going to be trying to go live every single day here this New Year's as well. We're going to be trying to make sure that we get a little something, a little action for everybody throughout, whether or not it's just going to be going live or if we're going to be uploading videos. We want to try to make sure we get some content out there every single day and continue to see some absolutely enormous growth throughout this new year. And maybe this year will be our year. If everything works out fine, we continue to gain members over there on YouTube and subscribers and everything else, and allow us to do this more full time and be able to focus on all of the amazing content that we produce potentially here in the future. I mean, maybe it becomes that full-time gig and we are able to just continuously do racing videos and content like that on every single day, and maybe even do some other stuff as well. Kim says, never tried dirt racing yet. Too nervous to try. Laugh out loud, brother. It is the best. It is the best. Don't be nervous, man. It's a lot of fun. Get out there. Just do some test sessions and hop out onto the racetrack, man. There's, no one can watch it. No one's watching you out there in a test session, and it's all about learning, getting faster, or trying to get comfortable behind the seat just like any other car. As we see River Burke out there on the racetrack. Beautiful looking number 2 ride here this afternoon. Different looking paint scheme here for the number 70 1993 usually, so River Park sporting a new paint scheme here in 2025. We do see Kenneth Land now out there. He's going to jump up into position number 4 as River Park with the quick time here in qualifying. Chris Thibodeau out there on the racetrack. Chris currently 6th. Fastest is Donnie Batty is going to jump up into position number 5. Landon Hill will jump in front of him now into that 3rd position for Landon Hill. So Landon trying to get his night off on a good note. Here comes Bobby Murray in the number 1 ride. Bobby looking fresh out there on the racetrack as well. Cody Sanderson, the Sandman himself, out there on the racetrack looking to lay down a quick time, and he finds it. Quick time, top of the speed charts for Cody Sanderson. Sanderson quick is here in qualifying, but there's still a lot of fast cats left to get some laps in here. Here comes that CSS, the Cody Speed 06 ride out there onto the racetrack. JP Shed looking to lay down a great lap here at the beautiful dirt track at Charlotte. Grady Ehrman out there as well. Looking at Grady, he's going to get a lap in right there. He's going to jump into the 5th position. JP Shed up and into 7th. They're both going to look for a little extra something here on lap number 2. So lap number 2 of their qualifying session. We'll see if Shed finds a little extra speed. Does not look like it. Looks like he will stay there in that 7th position. Grady Ehrman will stay there in position number 5. Bill Miller gonna jump out onto the track. We'll see where Bill can roll out there as the Shockeye Racing Performance number 34 jumps onto the racetrack. Same with that 4 ride. There's the Dirty Coyote Motorsports, the Sandman Speed, the beautiful looking ride here of the Who's Your Daddy Racing number 4 machine, the Plum Wild race car of Jonathan Wiley. Wiley sliding out there in a quick hurry. Who's the fastest guys in this league? Oh, brother, there is too many to name. There's too many to name. I mean, you always want to keep an eye out for Mr. Wiley, Willie Cuddy, always super good. Matt Fletchel, Cody McDonald showing a lot of speed. Chris Thibodeau, River Burke, Sandman, Landon Hill, Grady Ehrman, Tristan Sykes. All these guys, man, are very capable of winning each and every one of these races. There's really no one that's out there that can't put themselves into victory lane on a night like tonight. It's Jonathan Wiley going to be 13th quickest on the speed charts. The 34 ride of Bill Miller, he's going to jump out there. He's going to try to lay down a quick time. As you look through a lot of these drivers, man, the times they're so close. A lot of these drivers are right there, just a couple hundredths of a second away from, being from, the 10th position to being first in that speed chart and qualifying here on the pole to start the year. As Jonathan Foxworth, he rolls out there onto the racetrack. We'll take a look here at the House of Speed number 29 ride as he looks to find a little extra speed here on lap number 2. He finds a little extra, but does not move from the 19th position. It's my boy, Justin Young. What's good, JD? Or JY, Mr. Young, coming in, showing the love. Justin showing the big love here in this one. Says, Happy New Year's, race fans. Happy New Year's to you, brother. Happy New Year's to yourself, Justin. Hopefully you had yourself a wonderful New Year's. This is my boy, Skylar Pruitt. Hey, yo. What's good, Skylar? What's good, Mr. Pruitt? Dylan Murray coming in, showing the love. Says, what up, gang? What up, Dylan? How are you, brother? Listen, Dylan kicked me from a practice server earlier. I wasn't even racing. I just hopped in there to watch, and he kicked me from that server. Dylan, that was very rude, brother, and you know it. You know you did it, okay? You know you did it. And listen, I'm going to pop something up on the screen right there. Subscribe to the Facebook channel over there right now, brother. It's the same as my OnlyFans. Dylan says, still regretting it. I'm glad you're still regretting it. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't hurt my feelings that much, brother. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1, our first heat race action of the season, as the 69 ride, Cody Sanderson, quickest in qualifying. He will start in the top position, as Dylan says, I'll fix it eventually. Eventually, I'm sure you will, for certain. He's a dick like that. I know, right, Skylar? I know. What a weird guy. What a weird guy. Skylar, listen, brother, we still miss you, man. We want you in here. We wanted to see you in this series, racing with these guys and everything else. But Skylar, he's gone PS5 gaming now, and that's what he's going to be doing. What in the world are we even talking about? As Haynes Kemp says, you see our schemes in our league when post them. I'll bring some preview pics later. All right, perfect. Let's go. I want to see some cool pictures there. I want to see some schemes for the beautiful series that we'll see Mr. Kev Bryson. Hey, it's Kev. It's not actually Kev. It's Ryan Haller, the 99 from our Saturday night series and potentially some of our other series as well. I'm washed up, man, in real life too. Oh, come on now. I don't think Skylar is washed up at all. As we get ready to rock and roll, heat race number 1 about to get underway. It's Cody Sanderson will start in that pole position to his outside in the Longhorn chassis. Number 7, that is Landon Hill. Starting in position number 3 in the 06, that is the Cody Speed machine of JP Shed. To his outside in the Shockeye Racing Performance, number 67 is Donnie Batiste. They're in position number 4. In the 4 car, it's Jonathan Wiley with Bobby Murray to his outside and Jonathan Foxworth bringing up the rear of the field as we are quickly green flag racing here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Is the Dirty Coyote Motorsports Sandman Speed number 69. Cody Sanderson leads us down the back straightaway, down through quarter number 3 and out quarter number 4. He will lead lap number 1 here at the dirt track at Charlotte with Landon Hill, JP Shed, Jonathan Wiley back there in tow. As we'll take a quick look here, top 5 will transfer through to our A main feature event. So top 5 will transfer through. Everybody else will go to our consolation races as we see our first caution flag here of 2025. Looks like Donnie Batiste gonna run into some issues here. Keep an eye on the 67. Rolling to the outside groove. It's Bobby Murray underneath of them. They're gonna make some contact right there. 67 Ryan's gonna get loose. Starts to go around. More contact there between himself and Bobby Murray, and heavy contact into the outside fence. This is definitely not how you want to start your afternoon off if you're the 67. Watch the contact right there. See that car spin around, and then a couple little hits there between the 29 and the 1 machine helps that 67 up and into the outside fence. Heavy front end damage there for Donnie Batiste, and I do believe that is going to take him out of this heat race. So he will unfortunately be back in that 7th position, and that's on the outside of a transfer spot looking in as Cody Sanderson going to get ready for another big restart, trying to keep all these drivers back there behind him. Caught after this, says Dylan Murray. Listen, Skylar and Dylan, sign me up, fellas, sign me up. I'll jump in. I'll play a little Call of Duty. It's been a while since I've played Call of Duty. I mean, I'll do it. Don't you worry about me. I'll do it. Is Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in, showing the love. How are you, Mama Bear? Mama Bear with that heart reaction. Dylan Murray with the like and the share. Skylar Prue with the like. Cody McDonald coming in with that share on the broadcast as well as we get ready to rumble once again. Here from the dirt track at Charlotte is race number 1 still underway. We're waiting to see who can try to pick up that first checkered flag of the new year. Picking up that heat race win. Setting yourself up here for a wonderful afternoon as he would be starting in the top spot, the number 1 position for our A main feature event with a heat race win right here. And Cody Sanderson, he's looking to be the reflection of perfection as here comes his teammate. A little contact with the 7 rider Landon Hill right there behind him. More contact for Landon Hill as they're door-to-door for the race lead. Sanderson able to hold off Wiley as Wiley right there behind him trying to hunt him down as here comes Landon Hill and that 06 ride of JP Shed. Hill's going to get in there. He's going to give a little payback there to the 4 ride. Jonathan Wiley slides up the racetrack, loses another position as there goes the 06 of JP Shed. Shed gets around him, and now here comes Bobby Murray. Murray looking to make the move as the white flag has been displayed. So the checkered flag this time by for Cody Sanderson. Cody picking up the first heat race win here in 2025. Landon Hill there in 2nd, JP Shed back there in 3rd, Jonathan Wiley in 4th, and Bobby Murray in that 5th and final transfer spot. As we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to rock and roll here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 is going to line up like this. Starting on the pole in the number 2 ride here this afternoon, that is River Burke. To his outside in the 43, it is the Fusion Setup Shop Valley Contracting, the Mud Missile Industries, number 43 of Grady Ehrman. Starting in position number 3 in the 27 ride, that is Landon Bryson to his outside. In the 28, that is Cody McDonald. Starting in position number 5 in the 44 ride, that is the RCR machine, that is Chris Thibodeau. To his outside in the 34, that is Bill Miller in the Speed Ranch Shockeye Racing Performance number 34. In bringing up the rear of the field in the horsepower by Binford Longhorn Chassis, the CSS ride, that is Willie Cuddy, bringing up the rear of the field. Once again, 5 cars will transfer through. Everybody else will go to our consolation races, if applicable, here this afternoon. As Hey It's Kev says, good luck, driver. Says, I'm back on the PS3 now. If I want my COD fix, laugh out loud, glory days. Glory days for certain. The glory days. PS3, oh brother, I can't imagine how a PS3 runs Warzone nowadays, man. It's gotta be stressing. That thing's gotta be overheating like a motherfucker out there, man. It's Jennifer Spalla. Spalla says, let's go, number 43. Mama Bear also cheered on Grady Ehrman as the green flag quickly back out into the air. Heat race number 2 of 2025 gonna get underway. As out in front, it's River Burke, who's gonna lead us down the back straightaway. Here comes that 43 of Grady Ehrman. Ehrman looking to try to make the move here around that 027, trying to keep Landon Price back there at bay. Landon will slide up and clear the 28 of Cody McDonald as Chris Thibodeau sits back there in position number 5. Now he's in that 5th and final transfer spot, but he's got a couple hungry cats right there underneath of him. Here comes the 23 of Willie Cuddy and that number 34 of Bill Miller. Miller in the Miller Family Trucking 34 ride, looking to try to work his way up to the front of the field as he rolls back here in position number 7. So in front, we get a battle for the race lead. River Burke sliding backwards, but Grady Ehrman now to the point as the Valley Contracting, the Sipes driveway ceiling, and the Studio A Hair Salon number 43 of Grady Ehrman now out in front, leading heat race number 2. Landon Price right there behind him in that second spot. Landon looking for a big run out at quarter number 2 as he's going to drive it down low deep into quarter number 3 in the 027. For the moment, going to slide out in front, and he will take that race lead away from Grady Ehrman. Ehrman looking to pay it back though down through quarter number 1 and 2, looking for that run underneath that 027. Maybe going to try to go for that bit of a slide job and clear Landon Price for the race lead once again, and that's exactly what he'll do down through quarter number 3 and 4. So Grady Ehrman once again out in front, leading the way with Landon Price there in second. River Burke back in third with Cody McDonald and Willie Cuddy now up and in to that 5th and final transfer spot as the white flag has been displayed. Chris Thibodeau and Bill Miller back there bringing up the rear of the field as Grady Ehrman for the final time here in heat race number 2 will roll down it through quarter number 3 and out of quarter number 4. It's Grady Ehrman picking up heat race win number 2 on the afternoon. Landon Price, River Burke, Cody McDonald, and Willie Cuddy will all work their way into the A-Main feature event where Miller and Thibodeau will all load up their rides and they will go to our consolation races here this afternoon. As my boy Josh Peacock, Josh coming in, setting it off here in this one with the 500-star dono, the big D of the day, going to my boy Peacock here in this one. I appreciate that, Josh, coming in, showing the big love, brother. Hopefully you had yourself a absolutely amazing New Year's, and we can't wait to see what you got in store for 2025. As Mama Bear says, let's go. Landon Price cheered on Price and River Burke there, as well as Jennifer Spalla says, nice heat win. Great heat win right there for Grady Ehrman. As Jennifer also coming in, showing the love with that heart reaction here on the broadcast as we'll get ready. Heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. Drivers getting ready to go to battle as it's going to be the number 3 of Dylan Murray who will bring us to the green flag. The Black Diamond Mafia, Majula Say Speed Shop, Sweet Tea Gang, the number 3 machine. Murray will start in the top spot. To his outside in the Mud Missile Industries, the Fusion Setup Shop, 99X. It's Tristan Sykes. They're in position number 2. Starting in position number 3 in the Cody Williams Designs number 26. It's the Majula St. Speed Shop, Mullins Race Engines, the Plum Wild Podcast ride. It is Cody Williams who will start there in position number 3. To his outside in the 92, that is Kenneth Land, and then we see the number 56, that is Tanner Ewing, and to his outside, the Mud Missile Industries Fusion Self Shop 26 ride of Matt Fletchel, bringing up the rear of the field. As quickly, heat race number 3 is underway. Dylan Murray on the left pedal, looking to try to take that Team CFM Esports number 3 ride straight into the first checkered flag that he could see here on the season. As Dylan Murray looking for heat race win number 3. Tristan Sykes right there, though, trying to take it away from him. It's the Mud Missile Industries ride, trying to work his way into that top spot. Cody Williams right there on their back bumper as Matt Fletchel already up a couple spots and finds himself now into position number 4 and looking for more as Fletchel slides there into that 4th spot. You do see Kenneth Land sliding back a spot into 5th, and the 56 of Tanner Ewing there at the rear of the field. He's currently on the outside of a transfer position, looking in as he knows he needs to jump up and find a way around that 92, the Vice Motorsports Sim Shop number 92 ride, if he wants to work himself straight on through to our A main feature event. Is Ewing bringing up the back of the pack there in that beautiful Red Bull Auto Sales number 58. Number 58. I think it said 56 earlier. It's the 58 ride of Tanner Ewing back there at the rear of the field. At the front of the field, still a good battle here. Dylan Murray trying to hold on and hold off Tristan Sykes. As Sykes there in that 2nd position now sees his teammate right there behind him as Matt Fletchel makes the move and gets around Cody Williams. Williams slides back into that 4th position. Now here comes Kenneth Land. He's going to take a look down low. He's looking to see if he can try to make a move around this 26 ride for position number 4. As Cody Williams goes for the big slide job right there over Matt Fletchel. Fletchel crosses him over, drives it down low, deep into quarter number 3, looking to clear that 26 once again as the white flag has been displayed. Dylan Murray out in front with Tristan Sykes right there in position number 2. One last chance is down into quarter number 3 for the final time here in our 3rd heat race. The 3 machine of Dylan Murray will hold on and hold off Tristan Sykes as he picks up heat race win number 3 here this afternoon. Sykes there in 2nd, Matt Fletchel in 3rd. Cody Williams and Kenneth Land rounding out our top 5 as Tanner Ewing back in position number 6. Now, luckily enough for all the drivers that missed out on the top 5 here this afternoon, no consolation races. We're going to go straight on through to our A main feature event. That means that these drivers get ready to rock and roll. They'll all have a chance to try to pick up the checkered flag here this afternoon. Some great racing already here from the beautiful dirt track at Charlotte. Now we get to see what these drivers can do. As how many heat races? 3 heat races right there. 3 heat races. As Hayes Kip says, no, oh no, I'm back on the old CODs. Laugh out loud like Black Ops 1. I don't mess with Warzone or the new stuff. I get you. Hey, you know what? Black Ops 1, man, those were definitely the glory days. Don't you worry about that. Black Ops 1, the original Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 was really good. The original, plus the original just Modern Warfare, such good games, man, such good games. We should almost do a series where we just go back and play all the campaigns of every Call of Duty again. I don't know. I don't even know if you can play Call of Duty 1 anymore without a PlayStation 1. Oh, man, that makes me feel old. That makes me feel old, thinking back to the first Call of Duty and playing that on a PS1. Gosh darn, I'm old. Oh, man. As Mama Bear was cheering on Dylan Murray right there. Mama Bear, so far, she's had some pretty good picks. I think both of those heat races, the 2nd and 3rd heat race, I mean, everyone she was cheering on either won or came basically top 3 in those heat races. So Mama Bear, she's just been on point, man. She knows how to pick them. As some great drivers in this series, a lot of fast cats, and we're going to get ready to see an absolutely amazing feature event here this morning. World at War was definitely a good one. I don't know. It was kind of like a hit or miss game, but it was definitely good. It was definitely all right. But I don't know. I was always kind of a sucker for the Modern Warfare. It was always so good. I play on EN in PS2. Laugh out loud. Let's go. A little PS2 action. Yeah. A lot of those games were definitely PS2. I think PS3 was kind of around that time of Black Ops. When Black Ops kind of came around, or Modern Warfare, I think that's kind of where or where PS3 kind of came out. But I think the first two were definitely PS1. But they may have made PS2 Call of Duty 2, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they did. Nonetheless, man, that makes me feel very old. Very old. As we get ready here for our first feature event of 2025. Crazy that we're already thinking that it's 2025 out here as the Hell Tour Season 2 back in action here after a couple weeks for the holidays. They get ready to roll here on January 1st of the new year, and we'll get ready to set them loose for a 30-lap feature event, 30 laps of racing action, and starting on the pole in the number 69 ride, that is Cody Sanderson, the Sandman Speed. Who's your daddy racing number 69? We'll start here in that top spot to his outside in the beautiful 43 machine that is Grady Ehrman. Starting on the inside, a row number 3 heat race winner. There in heat race number 3, it is Dylan Murray. To his outside, the 7 of Landon Hill. Starting in position number 5 in the 027, that is Landon Price. Into his outside in the 99X, that is Tristan Seitz. Starting in position number 7 in the 06, that is JP Shed. To his outside in the 2 ride, that's River Burke. Starting in position number 9, the Mud Missile Industries Fusion Setup Shop ride, the 26 is Matt Fletchell. To his outside in the 4, that is the Dirty Coyote Motorsports ride, that is the 4 of Jonathan Wiley, rounding out our top 10 with Cody McDonald, Cody Williams, Bobby Murray, Jonathan Foxworth, Kenneth Land, Chris Thibodeau, and Tanner Euling. Bill Miller bringing up the rear of the field as Willie Cuddy and Donnie Patias not making the call here for this A-main feature event as we'll end all the anticipation with our feature presentation in our first heat race of 2025 is underway. Quickly, the 69 ride of Cody Sanderson out in front, and he will lead lap number 1 as here comes Grady Ehrman getting wound up on the outside lane. As this racetrack, the crew has went to work. They've added some water, they've tilled this a little bit, and we get to see some great racing action as the track has a little bit more life into it, a little bit more grip and traction out there onto the racetrack, and we get to see what these drivers can do. As we do see Willie Cuddy trying to get back out there. He was down pit road but went back down pit lane as the 23 rider Willie Cuddy still not out there onto the racetrack. As Grady Ehrman sits there in second, here comes Landon Hill and Landon Price as they battle door to door. 3 wide up into the outside fence goes Landon Price. Heavy contact there for the 027, and Price with a busted up right front tire. That Hoosier is pointed in the wrong direction. No, brother, that is not the way you want things to go early on the afternoon. As Landon Price, heavy damage down pit road, getting some repairs here. Let's take another look at it. It's just a big run here, door to door. The Landons side by side. You see Dylan Murray back there in the 5th position. He's trying to make a move as they make contact on corner entry. Landon Price and Landon Hill door to door. And then here comes the 3 machine. I think he may get a little contact into the 7 ride, helping him up even farther into the 27, where all of a sudden Landon Price finds himself nowhere to go. Heavy front end damage there for that 027. Let's take another look at it. Was there contact here between the 3 and the 7 ride? I think he's already leaning on the 027, but I think it just makes it even worse when that 3 machine of Dylan Murray gets up there and gets that contact as well, and unfortunately heavy damage there for that 027. Pretty good damage as well for Jonathan Wiley as Wiley drives into the back end of that 027 ride. He ends up making contact there with Bobby Murray, and Murray ends up going up the racetrack and he ends up slamming that outside fence as well. Heavy damage there as well for the 1 machine as you see that 027 still down pit side getting some repairs. And Bobby Murray down pit road looking to try to get that 1 ride fixed up and back out onto the racetrack as well. So a couple drivers running into issues early on here in our feature event is Complete Motorsports. My boy John Fowler coming in showing the love over there on the YouTube stream says, Happy New Year's, my dude. Happy New Year's to you as well. Mr. Complete Motorsports coming in showing the big love here in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a wonderful Happy New Year's to each and every one of you as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing as a big run right there from the 69 ride of Sanderson here on the restart. Is Cody Sanderson once again out in front looking to try to run away with this one. He's looking to beat that reflection of perfection here this afternoon as he's been out in front. He's led every lap that he could after picking up that pole position here in qualifying, and Sanderson not looking to give up an inch out here on the speedway as Grady Ehrman back up into that second spot as he slides up and in front of the 7 rider Landon Hill. Hill back into third as Dylan Murray starting to see a little bit of traffic down to his inside. Here comes Matt Fletchel. Fletchel working his way up towards the front of the field. The 26 now finds himself inside the top 5 and currently one of the hard chargers out there on the racetrack as he's been picking his way through our top 10 here in this one. Tristan Sykes right there to his outside. See with that 3 machine of Dylan Murray as Murray trying to hold on to that 4th position, but Matt Fletchel looking to take it away using that inside lane. JP Shed there in 7th with River Burke back in position number 8. Chris Thibodeau there in 9th. Thibodeau been working that inside lane as well in the 44. Now finds his way inside the top 10, and he is currently our hard charger out there on the speedway up 8 positions as the damaged number 4 ride of Jonathan Wiley right there behind him trying to work to his back bumper. Just on the outside of the top 10, we see that 26 of Cody Williams, the 28 of Cody McDonald, as Tanner Euling, Kenneth Land, the number 29 of Jonathan Foxworth, and Bill Miller still trying to work their way up and through the field and towards the front of the pack as the 34 gets a little tight up and into the outside fence right there. Luckily enough, not too much damage. He's able to keep on rolling there on the speedway as they are quite a ways back there. Now behind our race leader is Cody Sanderson trying to continue to pull away, but Grady Ehrman starting to hunt him down. That time down the back straightaway, Ehrman with a great run, and he gets right to the back bumper here of Sanderson, and door to door they make contact. Ehrman and Sanderson, the door is open. Landon Hill down low, he looks for the race lead and he'll take it away down the back straightaway. So Landon Hill sees that contact between the 69 and the 43, and he's able to take full advantage of it, and he quickly puts himself to the front of the field as we get our first new race leader here this afternoon. The first time that the 69 rider Cody Sanderson has not been at the front of the field is right now as Landon Hill able to make that move and get in front of both him and that 43 at Grady Ehrman. Ehrman sits back there in that second position as Sandman trying to work his way back down low underneath that 43, knowing that he needs to step up his game if he wants to try to work his way back to that 7 rival. Landon Hill sees them battling door to door. He's starting to open up a little bit more of a lead. So Landon Hill out in front trying to stretch out that race lead right now is Sanderson going to slide back into position number 2. Grady Ehrman there in third, but all over the back bumper of that 69 ride is Tristan Sykes now up into position number 4. Matt Fletcher will slide back into that 5th position here on the racetrack. So unfortunately for Matt Fletcher, his big run starting to die a little bit right now. May have to change up his line. May have to start moving around the racetrack as he sees his teammate in that 99X of Tristan Sykes finding some great speed, and now he's caught that battle for position number 2 as he reels into the back bumper of the 43 ride of Grady Ehrman and that 69 of Cody Sanderson. They're still trying to hunt down our race leader as about a second in front of them. You do see Landon Hill. So Hill out to about a second lead now here in this race, and the laps are clicking down in a quick hurry. Only 11 more laps left to go, that time by the start finish line. So we're inching closer and closer to the checkered flag, and Landon Hill looking to try to run away with this one, looking to try to pick up the first feature win of 2025 here on Peacemaker Gaming with 10 more laps left to go. Can Landon Hill get it done? Can he pick up the win here this afternoon as Cody Sanderson, Grady Ehrman right there in tow. Tristan Sykes back in position. Number 4 with Matt Fletchel. They're in 5th. Dylan Murray back in 6th with JP Shen. River Burke, Cody Williams, and Cody McDonald bringing up the rear of the field. Cody McDonald's in the 10th position, not the rear of the field, as Chris Thibodeau right there behind him in 11th with Kenneth C. Land, Jonathan Foxworth, Bill Miller, Jonathan Wiley, and Tanner Ewing bringing up the rear of the field as Bobby Murray, Landon Price, Willie Cuddy, and Donnie Batiste down pit side. As unfortunately for those 4 drivers, they are still down pit road and they are multiple laps down, and that's where they will finish here this afternoon as Landon Price continue to hold about 0.8 of a second, 0.9 of a second between himself and Cody Sanderson. He hasn't really given up too much time to these drivers back here behind him, and you see that 43 of Grady Ehrman. He's starting to move around once again, looking to see if he can find a little extra speed, get back around the 69 ride. He looks to the outside, they make contact, nowhere to go. Tristan Sykes gets in there, gets a piece of that 69. All those drivers just lost a bunch of time back there battling for position number 2. As there we go, Grady Ehrman using that outside groove. Looks like he will finally complete that pass around the 69 of Cody Sanderson. So Sanderson will slide back to 3rd. He'll try to battle back, but the gap has grown 1.3 seconds now between Landon Hill and our 2nd place driver, Grady Ehrman. Ehrman starting to run out of time. Only 4 more laps left to go. Does he have enough time to catch that number 7 ride, or does Landon Hill pick up the checkered flag here this afternoon? As down across the line, only 3 more laps left to go. The gap is still 1.3 seconds between himself and Grady Ehrman. Cody Sanderson trying to hold on to 3rd, as here comes a pair of the Mud Missile Industry rides, as that's the 99X of Tristan Sykes in the 26 of Matt Fletchel, rounding out our top 5. As Landon Hill out in front, the gap has actually shrunk quite a bit. 0.8 of a second now between Grady Ehrman and Landon Hill. But Hill down out at corner number 4. This time across the line, we'll see the white flag fly one more time around here for Landon Hill. 0.7, 0.6, 0.5 of a second. Grady Ehrman, he is coming in a quick hurry. But for the final time, down through corner number 3 and out of 4. Grady Ehrman won't get there as Landon Hill will pick up the first feature win of 2025 here in the Hell Tour and on Peacemaker Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up here for our race winner as Landon Hill will get the job done and pull the 7 ride up and into the dirt track at Charlotte Victory Lane. Landon Hill getting the win with Grady Ehrman there in 2nd, and Cody Sanderson gonna round out our top 3 here to start this 2025 year. What a run and what a drive right there by each and every one of our competitors. Some great racing action here in our first race of the season. As Mark Ehrman, Mark coming in showing the big love with the like on the stream. How are you, Mark? Mark coming in showing the love. As Jennifer Spalla says, let's go. Grades cheered on that 43. Says, awesome run. Number 43, great run right there for Grady Ehrman, but an even better run for Landon Hill as we'll get ready to pull our top 3 up and into the broadcast booth for their post-race interviews. Alrighty, we're just waiting for our top 3 to jump into the waiting room here, and we will pull our race winner and then the rest of our top 3 up here into the booth for their great run here this afternoon. As Kendra says, let's go Sandman. Cheer on Sanderson out there on the speedway. Good run for him there in position number 3, leading a lot of laps here this afternoon. A great performance there from Cody Sanderson, and Mama Bear says, good race, boys. Yeah, that was a great race. Great run right there. What do we see? One caution flag, 30 laps of pretty good, hard, clean racing out there on the speedway. Is Kendra coming in, showing the love as well with the heart reaction. We appreciate that, Kendra, coming in, showing the love here in this one. Is okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Our race winner, the 7 ride, Landon Hill, waiting patiently down pit side. Let's pull him up and into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Landon, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Did you get a copy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Not too bad, Landon. Congratulations, man, picking up the first win here on Peacemaker Gaming in 2025 as you pull that number 7 right up here into victory lane, man. Take us back through this night and how you got it done as you were able to work your way through a little contact there between Ehrman and Sanderson. Once you got that race lead, though, there was no looking back as you pulled away and pulled this car up into victory lane.
Yeah, I definitely like the track a little bit more. Not slicked off completely was a little bit better than it has been. I mean, I can run black slick, but I definitely like a little bit of a groove. I don't know if it was a one groove racetrack. I couldn't see behind me, but I kind of assuming that it was, which is disappointing because it could have been better racing. But hey, a win's a win, and yeah, I muckied up a couple of people. I think I ran over Wiley in the heat race, and then I think I might have ran over Landon Price as well. But yeah, I apologize to those two. Other than that, it was a good win. I kept her clean after about lap 3, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of close racing, especially early on in this race. Is everyone trying to get everything they can off that initial start? We saw it, 2-3 wide, and a little contact there between, yourself and the 3 ride as Murray gets into you, and you have the 027, a Landon Price right there to your outside. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of room to navigate right there, and unfortunate contact. Take us back through that as you were able to somehow get out of that with very minimal damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was getting shoved in the rear, and I left him a lane, but maybe I didn't. I need to go look at the replay. I saved it, so I'll watch it after this. But yeah, again, I apologize. I didn't mean anything by it, but I don't know. They were pretty upset with me, so I guess I'm the asshole now, but that's fine.
Hey, you know what? You're up in victory lane, so you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to getting dubs here in iRacing, and you're able to pull it off here tonight as you pull that 7 run, I do believe, for the first time this season here in the Hell Tour, man. How does it feel to finally be able to get up here and pick up a checkered flag?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to finally win one of these. I've been close a couple of times, third, I think a couple of decent finishes. I definitely messed up Lernerville 2 weeks ago. I drove her off the top, but I think I could have done pretty good there. Yeah, it was pretty easy after they started running into each other up there, so I didn't really have much competition. I didn't see anyone until the end of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. So you jump out in front, and all of a sudden they start to battle back there for that second position, and you were just sitting in the catbird seat, knowing that all you had to do is just hit your marks, and you continue to pull away and open up some pretty good gaps. And unfortunately for Grady Herman, by the time he finally got around Cody Sanderson, there was really nowhere for him to go as he was trying to hunt you down. He was closing that gap in those couple closing laps, but unfortunately running out of time to try to hunt you back down for that top spot as you were able to pick up the first win here in 2025. Landon, who would you like to thank for such a great run and great performance here this afternoon?
Yeah, we'll go Cedar Valley Speed. That's a new team that me and my buddies have been working on. We're gonna be doing a little bit of racing with that. I don't know how much league racing or hosted racing we'll be doing, but yeah, that's a new team. And then Hill Racing Team wraps as well. My brother's been making wraps, so that throwback wrap was pretty cool last week. I wish I could have parked it up front, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm once again still open for setup shops if they want to reach out, man. I'm in desperate need this season.
Alrighty, well, ladies and gentlemen, Landon Hale still a free agent. If you're a setup shop and you're looking for a new fast cat, it's the 7 ride of Landon Hale, as he proved it here tonight. May not have those setup shop setups, but he's got the speed to get it done as he picks up the checkered flag. Landon, congratulations on the race win, and don't party too hard down there in victory lane.
Yeah, I won't. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Absolutely, you as well. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our race winner, Landon Hill, as Hill picks up the win and pulls the 7 ride up and into victory lane. As we'll get ready to pull in our second place finisher, the 43 machine of Grady Ehrman. Ehrman coming home here in position number 2. Let's pull Grains up here into the broadcast booth as, yes, Mama Bear, Chris Thibodeau was the hard charger up 8 positions here this afternoon, up 8 spots. Started back in the, the 17th spot and finishes in the 9th position. A couple other drivers that were up quite a bit. Bill Miller up 6 spots, back in the 14th position, and we had a couple other drivers up 5 spots. Cody Williams up 5 positions, and Matt Fletchel also up 5 spots as well. As Matt says, what a great run for the MMI boys and the Mud Missile Industries fellas, all up inside the top 5 right there. You can't be too angry about that. Ehrman there in second, and then you have Fletchel and Sykes rounding out the top 5 here in this one. Definitely a good run and a good drive. And hey, the good news is none of those drivers have to, none of those MMI boys have to start at the rear of the field next week. Unfortunately for Landon Hill, picking up the win this week means that he will take an EOL and start at the back of the pack next week no matter what. So that's a tough break for Landon, but we'll see if he can work his way back to the front of the field and pick up another big dub next Thursday or Wednesday. As we get ready to pull Grady Ehrman up here into the broadcast booth, Grady's waiting patiently here. Let's get him in here for his post-race interview. And Grady, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Grady, man, another good run, another good race for you as you work that 43 machine up and into a solid podium finish here for the first race of 2025. But, man, it looked like you had the speed and maybe the opportunity there to win this race as you were trying to make the move around that 69 of Cody Sanderson. A little contact as you two get together down the front straightaway, and all of a sudden Landon Hill, with all the momentum and everything else, is able to slide up and take that top spot away from both of you. And then as you and Cody battle it out for position number 2, he opens up that bit of a lead. By the time you're able to finally clear that 69 of Sanderson, unfortunately too big of a gap for you to close up there in those closing laps to try to go after that number 7 ride for the checkered flag.
Yeah, I mean, I tried passing Cody as clean as I can. There was times where I was faster on the top, and I just tried to squeak through a little bit, and it didn't really work. So I just kept on trying to do that every lap. I didn't want to move him or anything or purposely wreck him. When I try to slide job, he'd just get a good fucking run after as soon as I throw the slide job. So it's just the track wasn't really racy. It was kind of just around the top and then slider line or around the top in 3 and 4. So I tried to do what I could, and I got the run to go outside of Cody, and I got sucked up into the wall, and then he was kind of coming up a little bit. We were talking about it in the waiting room, and he said, "There's no harm, no foul there." So I wish the race was a little bit longer. I think I could have caught up to Landon. I'm not sure if I would have passed him, but I think I could have caught up to him. But I'm glad he won.
You're definitely closing the gap there on those final couple laps as you were right there, only a few car lengths away from him down to the checkered flag. If this was as he said, maybe a 40-lap race, it may have been a whole different story, but it would have been fun to watch you two duke it out there at the front of the field to finish off this race. But nonetheless, you were able to park it up and on the podium for a solid second-place run here to start 2025. Grady, who would you like to thank for another solid run and solid performance here this afternoon?
Huge shout out to Fusion Setup Shop, everybody over there, all the setup builders over there. I mean, these cars drive themselves. I'm just making them look a little bit shittier sometimes. Everybody over at Mud Missile Industries, everybody in the Discord, Tristan Sykes, Matt Fletchel, River, they're all in the Discord. It's a great bunch of guys. I mean, they really brought me out. I took a break from Iris for a long time and didn't really have the drive for it anymore, and they kind of brought me back out of that. And same to Jonathan Wiley for putting on the league, because he brought me out of my shell and started racing a little bit. Valley Contracting, Sipes Lawn Care, Sipes Driveway Sealing, Roth Excavating, Studio Hair Salon. You, of course, for putting on the stream, and Wiley for putting on the league. It's for fun. I mean, I have a great time racing every week, so appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother. Well, that's what we like to hear. As long as everyone's out there having some fun and enjoying their time on the simulator, that is the main goal here for everybody. And great, it's always good to see you finishing off these races on a pretty good note. And coming up here into the broadcast booth always means that you had yourself a good run, and we can't wait to see you back up here more and more throughout 2025.
Yes, sir. We're going to try. I appreciate it, man. Hope you had a good New Year in Canada.
Absolutely, brother. I did absolutely nothing. I went to bed at about 11 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
I'm too old. I'm too old for that party and stuff.
Yeah, well, I stayed in Discord all night, so that
Perfect.
tells you how my evening went.
Yep. Beauty. Well, Grady, enjoy the rest of your evening, brother, and hope to see you back out here in another one of these races in a quick hurry, if not next Wednesday.
You too, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna try.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for Grady Ehrman as Grady coming home there in position number 2. A great run and a great drive there for the 43 machine. Huge shout out as well to Pork Chop Gamer coming in, brand new subscriber over on the YouTube stream. Welcome to the Peacemaker family. Pork Chop coming in, showing the big love, smashing that sub button, becoming a part of the Peacemaker family there on YouTube. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check us out over on the YouTube channel. We want to do more daily uploads and a lot of extra things over there on the YouTube channel as well, and continue to grow on all fronts, whether it's on our Facebook live stream, YouTube live stream, or over on our Twitch live stream. Make sure you guys check us out on all those channels. And if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free onto our Twitch channel. All you gotta do is sign into your Twitch account, go to Peacemaker Gaming over there on Twitch, and hit that subscribe button and subscribe with Amazon Prime. Costs you absolutely nothing. It's a bonus that Amazon has for owning Twitch. So if you have Amazon Prime and you want to help us out and give us some of that free Amazon Prime money, head over to our Twitch channel, drop that sub today, and help us out even more and start this season off on a high note. As we get ready to pull in our third place driver, our boy Dylan Murray says that went to hell in a handbasket real quick. Unfortunately, Dylan, brother, definitely did not go very well for you there, brother. And it started off really good. The night was looking very solid for you, but then that contact, and unfortunately sent you backwards, and that little bit of damage potentially might have hurt that car. And I mean, you still finished off in top 10, so not awful night, but not the night I think you were hoping for. As we get ready, we're going to pull in our third place finisher, the 69 ride, Cody Sanderson coming home here in position number 3. Let's pull the Sandman up and into the broadcast booth. Hey, Cody, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. They get a copy?
What's going on, man?
Not much, Cody, man. A great run and a great drive here this afternoon as you're able to obviously be quickest in qualifying. You lead every lap there in your heat race to put yourself into the pole position for our feature event, where you lead the first, half of this race, and you're looking to be that reflection of perfection. And then out of nowhere, here comes Grady Ehrman and Landon Hill. They come and they take that top spot away from you here tonight, as a little contact there between you and Grady opens up the door for Landon to get around you. And unfortunately, as you and Grady continue to battle, you guys just could not catch up to that 7 ride once again, as you have to settle in for a solid third place run still to finish off the night.
Yeah, I shot for something on the setup. I thought, well, this is the only chance I'll ever start pole because I can't qualify for anything in my life. So I thought, well, I'll shoot for it, and if we get a pretty good long green flag run, I might could get out on these guys. And then that yellow came out, and I thought, shit, here we go. But Grady and those guys, man, finishing third to them, I'll take it anytime, because usually, especially in this league, it's hard to have consistent top 10 finishes. And if you can finish top 5 consistently like those guys, and every once in a while I can put myself up here in a mix with them, I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely some stout competition out there on the racetrack. Can we look, who's surrounding you? Obviously, Landon Hill and Grady Ehrman right in front of you, but then you have, the first season champion of the Hell Tour, Matt Fletchell, right there behind you, and Tristan Sykes, JP Shannon, so many other great drivers back there nipping on your heels, but you're able to hold on and park that 69 right up here on the podium for the first time in 2025.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about it, man. I felt bad. I felt like I got into Sykes a little bit last week and came up on him, and I don't run a spotter or anything, and you don't have a mirror. And so at first I thought I did it to Grady, but Grady just sent it in there up the top, and I didn't expect him to get the run that he got. And honestly, when we got into it, I was surprised we both kept going, because it got both of our cars pretty out of whack. And I don't even know how the heck we brought them back and kept going. We got lucky. I guess those guys wasn't right on us, and it didn't cause a big wreck. But I felt bad because I got into Sykes last week, and then I thought I did the same thing to Grady this week, but I watched the replay, and luckily it was kind of a mix of both of us, and it wasn't just me. So I made sure I told him sorry. But honestly, at the end, I don't think I would have had anything for I couldn't run the top as good as Grady, and Landon seemed to dial his stuff in pretty dang good. Mine was just starting to fall off, so I'll definitely take a top 5.
Absolutely, brother. Well, a solid run, a solid drive here. A lot of laps led. Obviously, the pole position and the heat race win here this afternoon to start off your 2025 season here in iRacing. Cody, pretty good start to the season. Who would you like to thank for getting you here in 2025?
Thank my wife for watching the kiddos, letting me come in here and play like I'm a race car driver, and thank my team, Bobby, Cody, Wiley, those guys. They help us out, and kind of anytime I'm wanting to get on here and build sets or test sets or whatever, those guys are always open to giving me someone to run against, and that's, I mean, all together it kind of helps all of us, but just my team and my old lady for watching the kiddos while I'm in here playing around.
Absolutely, brother. You always got to thank the old lady. Definitely don't want to end up in the doghouse and miss a chance at racing here. So you always got to thank her when you get a trip up here into the broadcast booth. That's Cody. A great run, a great drive, man, and we can't wait to see you back out there on the racetrack and hopefully up here in the broadcast booth more and more throughout 2025.
I hope so, man. We'll see.
Beauty. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks, man. You too. Have a good one.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Cody Sanderson. Sanderson comes home in position number 3. A great run and a solid performance there for the 69 ride here this afternoon. Some great racing, some great action, beating and banging, battling nose to tail racing out there on the speedways. Everybody was elbows up for 30 laps, but at the end of the day, it was the 7 rider Landon Hill who puts himself up and into victory lane as the first winner here on Peacemaker Gaming in 2025. Huge shout out there to Landon Hill and the rest of these amazing drivers making this race possible and as exciting as it was. And I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Everyone coming in with the likes, the comments, the shares, any of the star senders or new followers, new subscribers. Welcome to the Peacemaker family, and I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of the Peacemaker family here for another year as 2025 is upon us, and we're looking to continue to keep on growing and growing and growing and showing what we can do in here behind the mic, and some of the amazing gameplay that we can do as well, and some of the other action that we can produce in real life content as well, as we want to get into some of that come warmer weather up here in Canada where we're not too cold or anything else, but we can't wait to show you guys some amazing content and continue to give you guys some absolutely amazing things to watch here on Peacemaker Gaming. As Matt Fletcher says, doing a good job, baby girl. Oh my gosh, Stop. You're going to make me blush, Matty. You're going to make me blush, brother. Enjoy the rest of your night, though, Matt. A great run, great drive there for Mr. Fletchel as well. Up inside the top 5, coming home in 4th there. Great run for him. Great run for the whole MMI crew. And great run for all these drivers here at the Hell Tour Season 2. And we can't wait to see them back in action here next Wednesday, but hopefully maybe we'll see some of these guys out there racing. Maybe we'll do a little something special for tomorrow and Friday and every other day. It's we definitely want to get some more leagues going, some more shows going, and being able to give you guys some absolutely amazing content here over the next little while. As Matt says, thank you. We all appreciate you. I appreciate you as well. Maddie, I appreciate you as well, brother. I appreciate everyone that's a part of the Peacemaker family and help being on the ride here with my dream of being a content creator, brother. So I appreciate you guys even more. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. And I'll catch y'all back here tomorrow for, I don't know, a little something special. I don't know. Maybe we do some late night gaming. Maybe we fire up a little Call of Duty stream tonight, or maybe some Fortnite, or maybe we get into something tomorrow afternoon. Maybe we play some games tomorrow evening and see if we can get some of the boys in there for that. I don't think we have a broadcast, but we'll get something rocking and rolling. But thank y'all for tuning in for now, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, baby. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.
Spin the night, moon grins, dust flies like a dark whirlwind. Broken dreams left behind, foot to the floor, racing minds. Engines roar, dirt heart flies high, red lights turn green, let's kiss the sky. Metal beat